Of Szolnok. It is game day 13, Group E action coming to you in the Basketball Champions League as the hosts Szolnoki Olaj welcome Besiktas Sompo Japan. It is top plays bottom in Group E, but still very much everything to play for as we get into the last stages of the regular season. It is the penultimate week of competition. Besiktas need a victory to tie up first place in Group E. A loss here will see them go into their game in the last round against Ludwigsburg with a chance to still be caught. There is the games going on in Group E. Two of them playing off today. Ludwigsburg against Dynamo Sassari. That game is a game that Ludwigsburg must win if they wish to keep first place hopes alive. Of course, our game as well, the one at the top. And then tomorrow night, Stelmet Zelonagora against Proxima Spiru, and then Ike versus Partizan. So Group E still very much alive, a competitive group. Unfortunately, at the moment, Szolnoki Olaj at the bottom of the table, although they do still have a chance to be one of the qualifiers into the FIBA Euro Cup as one of the ranked teams between 24 and 32 from this competition. So there is the standings, the confirmation. Besiktas at the top. If they were to lose their remaining two games, though, they may well set up a three-way tie with Partizan and Ludwigsburg. For Szolnoki at the bottom, two wins or a win here tonight would see them going to the last game against Proxima Spiru next week in game day 14, with a chance to turn around the 5-point deficit they have at the moment to see if they can leapfrog them into 7th place and possibly one of those FIBA Europe Cup spots, as I mentioned. There is the lineup for Besiktas, a team which is deep, a number of key weapons, players you would have seen before. Earl Clark, the number 6, one of the key performers. Michael Roll off a huge game last week. And then, of course, on the inside, the man who leads them in efficiency per game in Vladimir Stimac. We will go to the Szolnoki team, though. This Hungarian team, valiant performers so far in this first Basketball Champions League. We look at their lineup. Players to keep an eye out for. Luksha Andrich coming off a couple of fine games. Only played in the last two, but performed extremely well. And then down the bottom, the number 44, Nicolo Pavliacek. A superb start to his Szolnoki career. 5 games he's played in the Basketball Champions League. He is averaging 3.5 threes made per game across those 5 games. So the sharpshooter enjoys bombing him in from the land of plenty. So keep an eye out for the number 44. And it may well be the 3-point shooting of Szolnoki that's going to have to help them here tonight, should they try and overcome this Besiktas team, which has been in dominant fashion throughout Group E. Here comes Besiktas onto the floor. They have played 12 times in this competition. They have won 10 of those games, including 4 of their last 5 being victories. And they will know a win here will solidify a top spot for them. A loss, as I mentioned, they'll go into the game next week against Ludwigsburg with a chance of Ludwigsburg leapfrogging them for first place, or depending on how Partizan do. Partizan have that tricky game against Ike as well to overcome. They may well set up a 3-way tie, in which case Besiktas could see themselves out of one of those top 8 positions, which would automatically qualify them into the playoff round 2 and mean they have to go into the playoff round 1, an additional round that they would have to play. So for Szolnoki, there are still 9 teams that could finish below them throughout the 5 groups, so they are still alive for a FIBA Euro Cup place. They have won just 1 of their last 5, 2 games in total of their 12, though. So it'll be a very difficult game for them against the league leaders. Players then shake hands. So to clarify, for those of you unfamiliar with the system of qualification, we have 40 teams here in the regular season. From those 40 teams, they've been divided into 5 groups of 8. The group winners of each of the 5 groups will automatically qualify into essentially what is the quarterfinals, the playoff round 2. They will go with the top 3 second-place teams. So 8 teams will qualify through into the second round of the playoffs. The additional 16 teams from the regular season will then go into round 1 of the playoffs. 16 teams playing off against each other in 8 matchups. The winners of those 8 matchups then face off against those teams that got the bye in round 1. So the top place and second place teams, meaning we will then have a quarterfinals in round 2 between some teams which received that bye, some teams which had to come through the round 1 qualification. So there's a lot to play for Besiktas. They still, as I mentioned, could theoretically be caught by both Partizan and Ludwigsburg, depending on the results of the other games. But they will know a victory here will seal that top spot and know that there is nothing more they have to do going into the game next week. They will get the qualification. They will get the bye in round 1. So there are 3 officials in charge of today's game. So, great little arena here for a team which was founded way back in 1959, known for its ferocious fans. See if they're out in force with volume today here. Penultimate week of Basketball Champions League action. It'll be interesting to see if Szolnoki can overcome this Besiktas team, which hasn't really struggled throughout the regular season. Besiktas have lost just twice this year. Those losses, a 1-point loss to Dynamo Sassari in game day 5, and then a loss in game day 7 against Ludwigsburg as well. So there is their starting lineup: Güler, Clark, Stimac, Thompson and Roll. A star-studded lineup. Michael Roll off a big game last week with 18 points. Earl Clark and Stimac make a formidable duo in the inside for coach Shaditsa, the head coach, the man in charge of Besiktas, who has done an excellent job with them in this inaugural Champions League campaign. There's the starting 5 for Szolnoki then. Joy Barnes, Janis Ellingsfeld, David Vojvoda, Adam Todt, and Nikola Pavliacek. Keep an eye out for David Vojvoda. He had a difficult game last week, but has scored double figures in 10 of their 12 games. And coach Zoran Kmezik, the man in charge on the sideline. I'm sure he will be hoping for a qualification to keep their European campaign alive into the FIBA Euro Cup. And he will know they must get a victory here today to try and keep that dream alive. So, last instructions for either team. I said, for me, the one thing to keep an eye out for is the 3-point shooting. 36% for Szolnoki on the season. They will need to probably shoot over 40% here tonight from 3-point range. They do have some players that can hit at a great rate, though. You need a big night from players like Troy Barnes, who is a 43% shooter. And also Nikola Pavliacek, who we already mentioned, is making 3.5 threes per game in his 5 appearances in the Champions League. So Szolnoki out early in the white uniforms. Besiktas come out to join them, will be in the black and white hoops. It is penultimate week action here in the Basketball Champions League. Game day 13, Group E action. Besiktas attempting to tie up top spot in Group E. Szolnoki trying to keep their European dreams alive. So hello and welcome to Hungary. We are underway then. The tip controlled by Szolnoki. And it is first possession into the hands of Pavlyuchevic. He is guarded by Michael Thompson. An early whistle, a foul against Güler. And Szolnoki take the end line possession. Swing action. Pavlyuchevic collects it, goes inside to Todt. Adam Todt backs it in. Nice looking jump hook, but Vladimir Stimac cleans it up with the defensive rebound. And gives it over to Michael Thompson. Thompson, solid year for Besiktas in the Champions League, 11 points per game from the point guard spot. Here he is again. Makes a lot of things happen for his team. Picks up his dribble though. Gets it back from Michael Roll. Goes to Stimac in the inside. Stimac fumbles it and can't finish. So defense rotates well. Pavlyuchevic with a good crossover. Glides in but can't finish. And Earl Clark cleans up. Whistle will stop play here. I think we may have had an issue with the clock. We're ready to get underway. Yep, 2 seconds. Extra has been taken off the shot clock. It was at 21. Now goes to 19 as Thompson comes in. Hits Stimac, same play. Michael Roll comes high, doesn't get it. And a nice play. Thompson takes the quick three. Doesn't hit it. Todt grabs in the rebound. And instantly Voivoda backs it down. Voivoda has been a key performer for the Hungarian team. Here he is pulling up at the line, can't get it to go. And rebound taken him. He had a disappointing game last week though. Voivoda just 5 points. This Roll hesitates, gets into the lane. His pass comes off the back of Todt and goes out of bounds. Lovely stop and go from Michael Roll on the foul line. Gets into the lane. But, just got crowded out by the swarming defense. There's Clark, goes to Thompson. Far side again. Clark isolated. In Sellingsfeld, puts it on the floor. Earl Clark hangs. Comes up short, still looking for our first basket here. In Szolnoki. Nearly 2 minutes in, will we get it here? Todt, great post move. And puts it home. Beautiful inside footwork from Adam Todt. And there's a early lead for Szolnoki. Foul is going to be called away from the ball. Here now Sellingsfeld. Picks it up. End line possession for Besiktas. The team which scores freely. Scored 100 points last week. Besiktas against Sassari. Struggling for baskets here. 2 minutes and 10 seconds in. They still haven't scored. This may be it though. Stimac. Does it roll out after a good feed from Michael Roll? And back the other way. Troy Barnes sells the fake. Goes to the left hand. Beautiful move from Troy Barnes then. Dances to the ring. His first two. A solid start at home for Szolnoki. Roll off the screen. Hits Stimac. Stimac again, can't finish though. Goes into the hands of Thompson. Someone's going to be open. Güler, the pass. Clark has that range. And finally, Besiktas are off the mark. Earl Clark knocks down the three. There's another man. Didn't have his best game last week. A consistent double-digit scorer throughout the year. Now he's got a guard on the far side. Engelsfeld gives it to Barnes. Barnes against Roll. Shoots over the top of him. Doesn't get it. And Stimac is there to snatch in the rebound. Thompson's going to push here. Goes quickly inside to Clark. Clark, after hitting the three. Too strong on the post. Thompson gets the rebound and goes to Stimac. Shot clock still winding down. He has it tipped away. It's now to 5. Güler will take the three, the lefty. Can't get it to go. A difficult start for Besiktas then. Couple of good looks. Failed to hit. And Pavlyacek will come off a screen. Finds Ellingsfeld, who has the step. Kicks to Tots. And he knocks it down. They're fired up here in Szolnoki. Szolnoki Olaj, the early lead against the top of the table, top of Group E team in Besiktas. Roll finds Stimac again. This time he finds Clark. Clark's three doesn't go, and here once again comes Szolnoki. Look at the push from Pavlyacek. He finds Vojevoda, but they have to slow it down. Pavlyacek's pass to Vojevoda for three. Gets it to go. Great start for Szolnoki. We said that Vojevoda had his struggles last week. He is a 36% three-point shooter on the season, though. His roll doesn't get it. And that's going to be a foul over the back, I think, against Vladimir Stimac. No. Still trying to get clarification here. We're doing a 9-3 start. Vojevoda hit the three. And Besiktas 0 for 5 for 2, just 1 of 9 from the field. It is a technical foul against the bench. So at the line, Troy Barnes gets it to go. Possession as well for Szolnoki. Not a happy start for the Turkish team then. 1 of 10 from the field. They trail here by 7. Michael Thompson's going to pick up the foul as well. It's all going wrong for Besiktas so far. Szolnoki need to build on this lead. Still a very long way to go in this game. They all know that, as well Besiktas. Vojevoda backs it out. Wants the screen to come. Fresh man into the game is Luka Andrić. There's the drive and finish from Pavlyacek. He's known as that sharp shooter. That is a beautiful drive and finish with the weak hand, though. So Szolnoki arguably just got stronger with the introduction of Luka Andrić. Big man on the inside. Roll then for three. Can't get it. It bounces out of bounds in favour of Szolnoki once again. Substitutions are going to come in for both sides. Besiktas needs something to change the momentum of this one. And they're going to turn to DJ Strawberry to try and do it. This is a man that can change a game. Defensively gets in the lane, plays a lot of pressure as you see him picking up straight away. And offensively can score in almost every way. Tacks the ring hard, has a good three-point shot. There's Pavlyacek right on cue, shows he's got one too. Quick three from Nikola Pavlyacek, and we said the three-point shooting for Szolnoki may be key. They've already knocked down a couple early stages of this one. Thompson will try to respond to three of his own and can't. Goes out of bounds in favour of Besiktas. Thompson, he's got 10 on the clock. Stimac comes to screen. Clark reverses it to Strawberry. Strawberry, shot clock to 1, fires it up, doesn't get it to go. Another missed three from Besiktas. And here is Pavlyacek, turns it over, quick hands and roll. Strawberry gets the steal, Thompson, the easy one. And how much Besiktas needed that one. They trail by 10 now. Just 5 points in the opening 6.5 minutes for Besiktas. Troy Barnes goes to Vojevoda, catch and shoot for him. Why not? All working for Szolnoki Olaj. Vojevoda moves to 5. Now Clark. We go to Stimac. Stimac steps through. Andrić fouls him. And so Vladimir Stimac will be at the line. And as we said, he's only played 2 games for the team. Andrić, but he's averaging 16 points per game, 5.5 rebounds as well. It's good. 2 for 2 then. Oh, excuse me, 1. Yeah, 2 for 2. Got confused because of the score not going up quickly. Besiktas cut it to a 10-point game now. Andrić sells the fake, will be called for the travel. Strawberry brings it in. And it is Kinan Sapahi, a young point guard in. There's the number 25. Stimac's collection of the pass goes right into the backcourt. Excuse me. Only a turnover as Stimac finishes it. Sapahi nearly put his foot on the halfway line. Just managed to save it before the backcourt violation and found Stimac. Cuts it to an 8-point game. Stimac sells it to the official, and that's going to be the second foul, I believe, against Andrić. That's a big call. Lucka Andrić has been a revelation in those 2 games. A difference maker off the bench for Szolnoki Olaj. And if he's going to have to go out early here, Adam Tots is going to have to do a lot of time on the inside. So no substitution yet for Andrić. See if they go at him. Right here, Stimac squares up. Reverses to Strawberry. Now Sapahi. Sapahi against Whitman. Kicks it. Clark with the extra pass. And then Carl Weems finds Vladimir Stimac, who's come to life now in these last few minutes. Stimac missed some good chances early on. Started 0 for his first 3. And now he gets another score. Andrić against Stimac. Stimac. Yeah. Commits the foul. He doesn't like it. I think that's a good call. Watch the way he just reaches over at the last second. Right there. Now, that angle may not be as clear cut as I first thought. But the issue for Stimac is he didn't stand straight up. He went for the block. He gave the opportunity for the referee to call the foul. So at the line, Lucka Andrić. That's the first. .6'11" power forward. Way short on the second though, but it bounces all the way back into the hands of Troy Barnes. And it'll be Christian Whitman controlling the play against Sapahi. Finds Barnes. They've only got 4 on the clock. They're going to have to go quickly. Barnes, does he recognise? I think he did, but turns it over. Weems finds Sapahi. Now Strawberry for 3 is good. As said, he can do such a variety of things, DJ Strawberry. That's one of them. He hits the 3. And that huge advantage that was there for Szolnoki in the early stages is slowly being wiped away here in the first quarter as Besiktas have pulled themselves within 4, 18-14.
Moramo napraviti taj faul. Neke je činjeno gdje ste faul. I švidjem kad zidure. Kad napraviš ovaj blok ovdje iz ove ovdje, kad si ti zadnji, brzo mu se okrenio pik, ako vidiš da ne može, otvori se ovdje gore da prenese na tebe. I možeš da igraš sa Štimcem 1 na 1 odavde od ozgo.
Try to steal. Yeah. Okay. Now, play 3 defense. Kyle or DJ Kenan. Saktaş last. Now play man to man. Come on. Our offensive parts play 2. play to for shot, you for you. First, let's go. Double exit, but try to choose earth side. If not, seal pass.
Now look at some of the highlights from that first quarter of action. It was a great start for Szolnoki. With 1:25 to go in this first period, they've been pegged back. These two teams, of course, did play off before. In that game earlier in the regular season, it was a solid first quarter for Szolnoki in that one as well. They led at the end of the first period in that particular game, 24-20. For a huge second period for Besiktas, saw them come back and take the lead at the half by 3. So turnover from Szolnoki. They'll play into the hands of Earl Clark here. Clark steps through against 2 defenders. Took the tough shot and ended up short. Double team again comes. The hold here, Whitman. Ellingsfeld goes to the inside, but it's tipped away. Quick hands there from Weems. Here comes Sapahi, surveying the floor. Okay, gives it to Clark, and why not for Clark? He made one from that spot earlier. So Whitman, the hold here, come off the screen from Andrich. He rolls, Andrich tries to make the extra pass, Ellingsfeld. Just the threat of the weak side rotation. I think it was Strawberry coming down. Put off the man from finishing, and Andrich tried to make the extra pass. Michael Roll back onto the floor then. He's been quiet in the early stages, Roll. Here he is. Foul. It's a small lineup for the Besiktas. With Strawberry, Weems and Michael Roll. Side Sapahi at the point, and on the inside, big Shertak Shanley. So Paviacek comes back in. Oh, good step from Roll into the lane and finishes. The threat of the three-point shot for Michael Roll was enough to free it up, and will they get the steal? They do! Weems finishes with the dunk. The 1-2-2 press for Besiktas is working. Nearly had another one. It's going to be a foul against Strawberry, though. Look at the quick hands of Weems. And the powerful finish from him. Not a recovery from the Turkish team here on the road then. They trailed by double digits in the first few minutes of this one, but they have recovered to tie the game. 18 apiece at the end of one here. And the momentum, has it been lost by Szolnoki, or will there be any way back for them? Can they recover, or will it be Besiktas to continue to roll on for their 11th victory of the season? Here's a look at the statistics. Three-point shooting, what really hurt Besiktas in the early stages. They were just 1 of 10 to begin with. Szolnoki done an excellent job leading the rebounding battle. Of course, a lot of those have come from the fact that Besiktas have missed so many shots. But the key one, 8-0 turnovers. Besiktas did an excellent job forcing those turnovers by Szolnoki, who also need to do a better job looking after the ball in unforced situations. He started off so brightly, 8 turnovers. You know, it's a pretty high number for an entire first half, let alone the first quarter. And that's why the lead at one stage was as high as 12, was pegged all the way back to 0. At the end of the period, though, Besiktas never led in this one. He struggled for points from the get-go. Only 2.5 minutes before they got the first points of the game. Then Vladimir Stimac came alive. There he is. scoring in and around the ring. He leads the way for Besiktas with 6. Vojvoda leader for Szolnoki with 5. So 5 outs out on the floor. We're nearly set to get underway second quarter. Besiktas will have possession. Michael Roll, Ina Sapahi, Carl Weems, Shanley all out there alongside DJ Strawberry. He has the ball now, guarded by Barnes. Out trumps Andrich. Remember, he's playing with those 2 fouls. Strawberry can't take the pass. Weems has to fire up the 3. Good box out from Andrich. Kick ahead for Szolnoki. The quick 3. Pavlyacek doesn't get it. Great effort from Ellingsfeld. And then he succeeds in tipping the ball into the hands of Besiktas. Sapahi is going to turn it over. Got caught in the air. Thought he was going to have his big man to pass through. Defense did a good job recovering. And Pavlyacek goes to the hands of Barnes. Vojvoda will wait for the screen. Andrew rolls. Barnes steps through. Finds Andrich under the ring and 1. Besiktas stopped as they tried to commit the foul. Referee didn't call it. Andrich with a good finish on the far side of the ring. Soft contact really to give up a foul on this one from Shanley. You see.
Igen, az első negyedben volt ugye ez. Mert összességében ővék a második legkevesebb eladott labda az egész BL szezonban. 11,7 meccsenként, csak az AEK-nek van ennél kevesebb.
Shanley comes
Tehát az a 8, ez akkor is
Sapahi. Strawberry has it. Gets it back. Oh, foul. Shanley was pulled back on that one. Adam Tolt comes back in and replaces Andrich. He did well just to play with the fouls, really. Not commit his 3rd. Gave good production as well. 3 points, 3 rebounds for the big man. Roll just managed to save it for Besiktas. 5 on the clock. Oh, nice kick, Weems will bury that. Just beautiful for Michael Roll. The timing and the accuracy of the pass just made it so easy for Carl Weems. Look at this. Weems, hands ready, steps into it like a drill. Knew it was coming. The defense not a factor for him at all. Just with their first lead of the game. On that 3, 21-20 then. Thompson's going to come back in for Sapahi, the smaller lineup still. Barnes tries to find an option, finds Vojvoda. Vojvoda pushes Roll out the way, can't finish though. Here comes Besiktas, watch out, Weems down the middle. Thompson doesn't find him, goes to Strawberry instead. Strawberry finds the open man, rolling down the middle. The easy finish plus the foul for Shanley. Look at the pass, the defense tries to jump out. Rotation from Tot was slow. From Tote, sorry. How many fouls is that on the big man? Because, of course, already to the bench. There's Stranstrich with 2. That is the first foul against Adam Tuck. The penetration from Vojvoda. He finds the open man, Pavlyacek. That doesn't go. Good rebound and push here from Roll. Weems and Roll working well together. And Roll finds him again. Weems, the tough shot. Oh, look at that from Carl Weems. I said that combination, those two together, so difficult to match up with. Versatile players. Weems making things happen defensively and rebounding the ball. He's going to be careful there, though. Picks up the foul. His first. I thought he was making a signal to the referee of disgust, but I think he was actually saying that he had his arm pulled up by the offensive player, and we see a 15-2 run for Besiktas. It was a 12-point lead for Szolnoki, if you're just joining us, early in the first quarter. But since then, Besiktas has been in dominating fashion, and it's been this introduction of DJ Strawberry that started it off really for Besiktas. Roll will wait for the screen. Nearly loses it and commits a foul. So he does turn it over. Voivoda's the man that picks it off. Good defense for Voivoda. Perhaps got away with holding on to the arm. Already team fouls for Besiktas then. Long time to go. Szolnoki will surely relish the opportunity to get to the line for some easy points. Pavlicek skips it. New man into the game, Borisov. He hands it over to Voivoda, comes up short, Roll grabs in the rebound. Here comes Thompson. Thompson off one screen. A lot of room, but it's going to be an offensive foul. It's not a heady play, not a smart play on that particular occasion by Shotak Shanley. Because Thompson was going to be wide open. He didn't need to set that good of a screen. He goes out. Stimac is back in. Stimac was the leading scorer in the first quarter for Besiktas with 6. Been overtaken by Carl Weems now, who has 7. Pavlicek, good find. Voivoda with some space and finishes. Tough finish over the top of Strawberry. There will be a timeout as Voivoda moves to 7. Well-designed play, comes off a screen just out of your picture there. And, good pass to find him as well. So timeout for Besiktas. Great recovery from them after trailing so heavily in the first period, but they're going to talk it over. Their lead 26-22.
Don't make stupid mistake, guys. Step by step, step by step. What I said before the game, huh? If you make 3 passes, 4 passes, they can defend us. It's not.
Aktivo, Njugoton. Njugoton aktivo. Njugoton ljudi ezeket, ami tud látok, hogy behúzod a grolat. Gyere ír, gyere át, dobd el 1-2-t, oké? Moramo da šutnemo te neke gde smo sad. Ciljamo, keresünk a zadávot, mindenki őt vidi. Próbál, ide pas, innen, és innen eladunk a labdát. Kilem celo do labdát, figyeljünk erre egy kicsit jobban. Hajmo. Play defense, come on, get the arrow. Hajde.
So 6:14 left, second quarter. Michael Thompson brings it down. Let's see what Besiktas have drawn up for us. They're going to go to Carl Weems. He goes back to Michael Roll. That combo again. Weems and Roll making the difference. Michael Roll knocks down a 3, his first. Very well designed play. Roll ran into the 3-second key and got the screen from Stimac. Response from Borisov, instant. Borisov was actually the X factor in the game last time these two teams met. The leading scorer on that occasion for Szolnoki. There's Thompson's going to have some room here. It's raining threes for Besiktas back-to-back. Roll then Thompson. After struggling so much from the field in those first few minutes, they've started to come to life now. Stimac grabs in the rebound. 5th 3 of the game that was for Besiktas. There you see, 5 for 13. Thompson, way short. Weems tips it. Strawberry, another one. 3 in a row for Besiktas, and the lead balloons to 8 points plus those 3. 11-point lead for Besiktas, 9 points in the last 3 shots, and a timeout from Szolnoki. And head coach Zoran Kmezic is going to need to just stem the tide here. Besiktas a 17-6 second quarter.
Choose possible Mike. Hey, one step up, take the ball. Same thing, everything same. But if they make switch, get the ball over there. Get a pick.
There they are. Some of those threes from Besiktas. They started off so cold from the field. And now 6 of 14. We said the three-point shooting. How that may be the game changer for Szolnoki. It's turned the other way. They started 2 for 2. They're now 2 for 6. And Besiktas have been lighting it up. Vojvoda all the way. Tough finish. Can't get it. And Thompson, the first man to it. Watch out. Here comes Besiktas. Weaves the finish. Oh, in transition. Just so quick down the floor. All 5 players for Besiktas down there early. So many options for Thompson. And then another steal. Fast break points. Just the lack of being able to hang on to the ball right now for Szolnoki. They've got 10 turnovers as a team. Stimac goes to Roll. 5 on the clock for Michael Roll. He goes to Stimac. Stimac is fouled. So the switch on defense, Borislav was guarding him. Oh no, Barnes was guarding him, sorry. He tried to front, but still, Stimac did a good job getting free. Second foul. Against Troy Barnes. Clark's back in. He's been the forgotten man for Besiktas. He started off pretty well. Teams didn't play particularly well, though. And since he went out, much improved from them. Thompson will find him. This is what he can do, though. Spreads the floor. Comes up short. Strawberry nearly grabs in the rebound. Whitman pushes the other way quickly. Pulls up. Doesn't hit it. It's a quick shot when you're down 13. Gives possession straight back. And Thompson returns the favor. Here comes Vojvoda. Finishes ahead of everybody else. Both teams with opportunities. Vojvoda, strong game from him in the first half. He has 9 now. Besiktas can slow it. 11-point lead. Thompson to Clark. Tough matchup for Barnes here, giving up size and strength. And you can see Clark knew that. Bullies his way to the ring and he draws the foul as well. Is that number 3 on Barnes? Look at the strong move. I mean, Clark showed us the whole package. So substitution, Andrich comes in. Barnes has gone out. Tota's gone out as well. Besiktas, 14-point lead. Just couldn't see it coming the way they started this game. But defensively has been the difference for them. They turn stops and steals into quick points. Whitman, another turnover. Look at Thompson, how active he is. To Strawberry. His pass is loose though. Whitman picks it up. Vojvoda finishes. So Szolnoki returning the favor, really. That's what Besiktas have been able to do to them. Difference is just the 4th turnover of the game against Besiktas, though. Voivoda, the one man stemming the tide right now. He's got 11 points. He is the game's leading scorer. First man into double figures.
Znači, nemoj da se sakrivaš iza čoveka. Ne budu Gelazember nigdje, a nema Kerešum. Keret pasa da tražimo, ne može pas da ti da. Važi, kada se napadnu ovaj gol.
.241 remains. A strong second quarter still for Besiktas. They've scored 21 points in comparison to just 22, sorry. In comparison just 8 of Szolnoki. And Stimac kicks it. Güler foul. Looked like a zone from Szolnoki that time. And that is going to be foul number 3, yeah, against Andrić. So the man who's really been a difference maker since signing, Luka Andrić, played 2 games. One of those was a victory for the Hungarian team. Averaging 16 points, 5.5 rebounds. But he's just committed his 3rd foul. He's only played 7 minutes. Second doesn't go for Güler. Open 3. Comes up short. Güler snatches it in. Here he comes in transition. Loose pass. Another turnover for Besiktas. Both teams struggle looking after it here. For an up and down game though. As Ellingsfeld moves it on. Borisov for 3. String music from Borisov. Doesn't even hit the sides. Watch this one. One dribble, pulls up. Makes that beautiful sound as it hits the bottom of the net. Makes it a single-digit game then. Szolnoki within 9 now. 95 seconds left. Strawberry has it tipped away. Another steal, and Strawberry's going to commit the foul. So Andrić will go the other way and shoot free throws. He remains on the floor. Andrić. Quick hands from him. Great D. Now he's going to make these free throws. First is good. Within 8 now. Great time to make a run just before the halftime break here. Get some momentum. Try and start it fresh in the second half. See if they can start the way they started this game. Besiktas turning over between themselves nearly. Thompson dribbled it off the legs of Clark. Clark to Thompson. Now Stimac has it. Stimac one-on-one against Andrić. Goes to the left hand and finishes. No help came. And Stimac just played the one-on-one game against Andrić on the inside. Andrić with those fouls. Didn't want to commit a cheap one. Whitman into the lane. Foul by Stimac. 2 more shots for Szolnoki. Just 5 of 8 from the line though. Stimac speaks to the officials. Roll's going to come back in. faces Strawberry. And Veseloglu is in as well. And there's Whitman, 2 of 2. The lead now to 7. Roll. Finds Stimac. Again, no help comes. Stimac spins. Better defense from Andrich, though. Kept him to the outside. Borisov grabs in the rebound. Here comes Whitman. To Andrich. Same matchup the other way. Andrich turns. Can't finish, though. Thompson will take his time. Slight difference between shot and game. But they can make this the last shot of the first half if they effectively manage this clock. Thompson waits. We'll get the screen from Stimac. Everybody else spreading the floor. The defense switches, so Thompson pulls up, takes the 3 and buries it. A few seconds left, pass ahead. And it's deflected out of bounds, 1.1 seconds. Thompson is adjudged to have touched it. Still plenty of time here then. Szolnoki can catch and get a clean look, really. This is Thompson on the switch, pulls up. What's the foot on the line is the question. The 3 goes up, short from Borisov. So what a recovery from Besiktas. They trailed by 12 in the opening period. But on the 3 from Michael Thompson, they've opened up a 9-point lead here at the half. Szolnoki 35, Besiktas Sompo Japan 44. The 3-point shooting, Szolnoki started 2 of 2. Besiktas started 0 of 5. So the difference from that point, rebounding relatively even, but the turnover battle is the key one to look out for. Szolnoki turned the ball over 11 times in that first half. They've given cheap possession back to Besiktas, and it has to be said, the Turkish team as well has done similar, just not as often, to give transition points to Szolnoki. So Voivoda has had a fine game, recovering after just a 5-point performance last week. He has 11 in the first half. But Kyle Weems off the bench has been one of a kind of a handful of Besiktas players to have strong games. Stimac has 8, Thompson has 7. Weems, though, leads the way with 9. There you go, the top 3 scorers. Borisov has 5, who seems to love playing against Besiktas. His 5 coming in just 11 minutes of action after he had 18 points the first time these two teams met earlier in the season. That was back in game day 6, an 89-74 win. Welcome back to Szolnok then. It is game day 13, Basketball Champions League action. Group E contest here, and it's been an entertaining one in the first half. Szolnoki Olaj, who need a win to try and maintain their hopes of getting in qualification into the FIBA Euro Cup after this regular season ends next week here in the Basketball Champions League against the Besiktas team, which know they will wrap up top spot and automatic qualification into the playoff round 2 should they win here tonight. And you could have been forgiven for thinking the teams were the other way around in the first quarter. Szolnoki Olaj opened up a 12-point lead in the first period. They come out firing for the start of the game. Really did look impressive. Forcing steals, running in transition. And Besiktas just could not get it going. And all of a sudden, a couple of subs and the increased defensive intensity from the Turkish team has changed the game. They went from trailing by 12 to tied at the end of the first quarter. And then they took a lead in the second. They opened it up to 14 points at one stage in the second quarter before Szolnoki made a little bit of a comeback towards the end of that second period. And it's got to be said, some of that was loose play from Besiktas. Both teams have found ways to get out into the open floor and run, get transition points, and that's what's really helped them. Besiktas have done it more than Szolnoki, as the Hungarian team have 11 turnovers, giving up 11 fast break points to Besiktas. On the other side, Besiktas have 6 turnovers, which has led to 7 fast break points for Szolnoki. So I said coming in, I thought the three-point shooting may well be the one area that Szolnoki would need to dominate to try and win this game. They've gone 3 of 9 from beyond the three-point line. So they've shot it relatively well, but they started off 2 of 2. So if you consider, that means they are then 1 of their last 7. On the other side, Besiktas started off 0 of 5 and then have gone now 6 of 15. So they made 6 of 10 in those after that first period. So we're back underway then. Second half action. Szolnoki have the ball, closely guarded, and Besiktas on the defensive end. Look to the inside. Totes gets the roll. Besiktas out onto the floor then. We'll go with Thompson at the point. Up front, Stimac and Clark. Here is DJ Strawberry and also Carl Weems out there. Strawberry and Weems off the bench in the first half, played really well. There is Strawberry for 3, and he buries yet another one. So Besiktas, they scored 3 in a row at one stage when they opened up that 14-point lead. Just made their 7th of the game now. The man who can shoot the other way, Pavlicek, can't hit it. So for Szolnoki, Pavlicek is out there alongside Voda, their leading scorer, the number 9, Adam Tots. Borisov, who had a strong first half, and then Yanis Henningsfeld as well. Clark has it then, skips it out. Thompson, 5 on the clock. To Weems, another 3. Doesn't go. Long rebound into the hands of Pavlicek then. And he calls the play. Hits Voivoda. Voivoda waits for Tots. Pavlicek for 3, kicks out the leg, can't hit it. 2 good looks for him. He's a 40% shooter on this season. Made a lot of threes. In his 5 games, 3.5 a game he's averaging. Strawberry attacks and draws the foul against Tote. Just too quick, wasn't it? Strawberry. So before the shot, there'll be sideline possession for Besiktas. Thompson brings it in to Clark. Stimac reverses it. 5 seconds on the clock. Thompson. Weems is going to have to make it on his own. He goes all the way. Can't finish. He made a lot of tough shots in the first half. Carl Weems. 9 points, leading scorer, and that was an easy one for him. Open man, Tote. Comes up short, though. I wouldn't have believed the score as it was at the half. We waited nearly 2.5 minutes for the first basket of the first half. We've got a slow start to the second half as well. Clark, isolated. Just 2 of 8 he is from the field. Clark is going to be forced to go back to Strawberry. Fires up the 3 with 1 on the clock. He comes up short. So again, we're struggling for points at the start of the half. 3-2 we are here. 3 minutes, or nearly 3 minutes in. Pavlicek has it turned over. That is what Strawberry's done, and he finishes in transition. Strawberry has been superb coming off the bench. Just changed the game. Now his introduction brought the energy defensively. All the way, Pavlicek sneaks behind the defense. He moves to 7. So will this be the signal for the offense to open up on both sides? Strawberry looking sharp. His pass is taken away. Pavlicek will try and push here. They got some numbers. Voivoda on this near side. Pavlicek goes on his own. Finds Tote. Oh, good pass from him. Ellingsfeld on the inside finishes. Ellingsfeld. That's the score. You see, finishes over the top of Clark. And within 8. Thompson, the floater. Rolls and then falls. Thompson moves to 9. 3 rebounds, 1 assist as well. Voivoda. He glides in. Oh, back and forth then. Both teams struggle to score, and both teams can't miss. Szolnoki again within 8. 13 for Voivoda. He's the game's leading scorer. 2 ahead of this man, Strawberry, who finds Stimac, kicks it. Thompson wide open, can't get it. Stimac is there with the rebound. Recycle the possession. Out with Strawberry. He's wanting Stimac to roll as he's fouled. Tote is going to pick that one up. Looks like it's going to be his 3rd. So Andrich comes in. There's a change made on the statistics used at the half. Andrich, I said he had 3 fouls. He actually only has 2, which is why he's probably still out there for such a long time with those fouls. Clark turns it over. Opportunity here. Borisov's already hit 1. Comes up short. What an opportunity that was. Szolnoki had a 5-on-4 on the break. He was wide open. Besiktas in the hands of Shanley. Now Strawberry kicks it. Great find. Weems going to be short. And Voda grabs in the rebound. No, Ellingsfeld grabs in the rebound. Here comes Whitman to push it. Thought we saw a gap. But now brings it out. Borisov cut off. Andrich can shoot the 3. Right on cue. Andrich knocks it down. He does have that 3-point range. Looks for Andrich. You see, and it is a 5-point game here. So the 3-point shooting swinging back in favor of Szolnoki. Besiktas missing a couple of opportunities. Shanley comes up short again. Crowd getting behind his team here. They can sense the momentum's with them. They'll explode if this goes. But Pavlicek couldn't hit. In between Strawberry and Clark, they bring in the rebound. Michael Roll set to check back in for his first action of the second half. The pass just finds Weems, but his pass is turned over. Here comes Borisov, kicks ahead. Whitman behind the back. Borisov plus the foul. Great transition basketball from Szolnoki, and they're within 3. Chance to make it to Borisov, and then the behind the back pass. Whitman There's a soft foul will go against Carl Weems. Szolnoki are known for having a passionate fan support, and you can hear them getting louder and louder here. Their team trailed, but they're within 3 now, and it could be 2. A 13-7 quarter. They are within 2. Borisov will go out. This is pressure on Coach Szaricka. What is he going to do? Try and stem this tide. His double-digit lead, there you see, has been pegged back. 12-2 run for Szolnoki. Michael Roll is in. Let's see what he can do about this. He finds Strawberry for 3. Doesn't go, though. They've gone cold from the field. Thompson will try it, and he hits a 3. He may go cold, but if they're going to get offensive rebounds and 2 or 3 looks at it, Besiktas are going to hit. So Thompson makes that one. Voivoda, Ellingsfeld all the way, scores, and another foul. Ellingsfeld saw the gap and is out against Weems as well. He was looking for someone to pass to, and then just saw a wide open lane appear, went all the way with his left hand. Janusz Ellingsfeld, just 4 points for him. All 4 of them coming here in this third period. So, maybe a bonus to come. Janusz Ellingsfeld makes it. 52 plays 54. Strawberry. Shanley way strong though. Ellingsfeld grabs it in, goes to Voivoda. Now a 3. And, please these fans in attendance. Voivoda's a man who can make them. He goes to Whitman. Here he is. Well guarded though. Weems switches out onto him. And now Voivoda finds Ellingsfeld. He goes to Andrich, who finds himself free at the ring and puts it home. Ellingsfeld finds him with the assist. Look at this good pass. Just shovels it down to his big man. And he pulls them within. Oh, he ties the game, excuse me. Strawberry turns it over. Voivoda chases it down. Thinks about pulling the trigger on a 3, but says, no, let's calm down. Ellingsfeld wants it. The mismatch against Thompson. Defense, though, switches. And now Voivoda. Good pass. Andrich finishes. There's the lead for Szolnoki. 21-10, third quarter tear. Szolnoki. They've started the second half the way they started the first. And Besiktas look like they've got no response here. Timeout has been called. And Coach Szaricka is going to have to talk this over. Try and steady his team. Because it is all Szolnoki right now.
Main problem, of course, again, defense, but offensive pass. Guys, first of all, play with contact in offensive pass and don't make turnover. And play smart in defensive pass. How you play like this? Yeah, too easy. Two-time and 1. 6 points, man.
Jokošo, tamo daš, Voja kezdi, Mamegin, Harom, side, okay, Harom side, good screen down. That battle.
Fans up on their feet. And rightly so, they've got the lead here over Group E leaders right now. Besiktas, and how this would change the complexity of the group. Roll comes up short but earns himself a trip to the line. Remember, Besiktas can theoretically be caught by both Partizan and Ludwigsburg at the top of the group, and a 3-way tie may see Besiktas outside of the qualification into playoff round 2. What a turn-up that would be for a team which has looked so convincing throughout this regular season. Michael Roll, he's been quiet here tonight. 6 points for him now. Coming off the 18 points last week. 4 of 5 from 3 he was in that particular game. That's 1 of 2 from beyond the land of plenty tonight. He buries the pair though, ties the game. Pressure comes. This is what got Besiktas the momentum in that first half. The 1-2-2 press doesn't work here. Have to sit down in the half court. Barney's pass kind of stumbled Borislav as he tried to collect it. Steps back, fires it up, doesn't go. Weems snatches it in, goes to Thompson. Thompson to Weems. And now Roll, trying to find some room. Defense is switching a lot. They go to Stimac. Stimac can't finish. And Voivoda's there to clean it up. Runs a minute in this third period. Voivoda in attack mode. The open look, Borisov buries it. Now where has Borisov been? Why was he buried on the bench in the first quarter? Milos Borisov, he averages 13 a game. Hardly saw him in the first half, but whenever we did, he was making plays. And he's doing exactly that here in the second as well. He's moved to 11 now. Foul called against Whitman. Szolnoki, the 3-point lead. 59 plays 56. Who saw this one? As Besiktas open up the 14-point lead in second quarter. This game has been so back and forth. Last possession, Roll. 4 on the clock. They go to Stimac. Does he know? Just manages to get it away, but can't finish. Great offensive rebound, but the putback doesn't go. And that will end the third quarter. 2 great opportunities for Besiktas. First, it was the miss from Vladimir Stimac, and then Erkan Veseloglu couldn't get it to go either. So Szolnoki Olaj have the 3-point lead going into the final quarter. 59 plays 56. Look at that third quarter tear. 24-12 they took that period. Who would have thought it? And there are the statistics, the 3-point shooting of both teams. Szolnoki knocked down 2 3-point shots in that quarter. And the key battle, like we talked about, was the assist of the turnovers. There was 12 for Szolnoki, I believe, at the half. And they only have 12 now going into the fourth quarter. So they've done a much better job. You see some of the highlights. This game looked like it was going to be a repeat of game day 5 when these two teams played off in the Besiktas Arena in Istanbul. In that particular game, you know, a strong first quarter for Szolnoki saw them open up 24-20 lead, but then Besiktas responded and blitzed them in the remaining 3 quarters to take the 89-74 victory. But Szolnoki here at home have responded in the third quarter after going down. They got some momentum at the end of the second period, and then clearly outplayed the Turkish group leaders in the third quarter. They deserve this 3-point lead going into the fourth and final quarter. So 10 minutes to go in this one. And what a game this may well choose to be. Shows you how competitive this Champions League is. Besiktas leading the group, but they have not won the group yet. They need to make a comeback here. As Weems will pull up, tough shot over Vojvoda. And comes up empty on the first possession. So Szolnoki leading by 3. Pavlicek on the floor. He's out there, Vojvoda. Troy Barney's. Tote. And also the X Factor, Miros Borislav as well. Borisov, 11 points. As Vojvoda is going to turn it over. Gives it back to Besiktas. Roll, gives it to Thompson. Stimac is out there. This is Weems. In the same 5 with Veseloglu. So Strawberry's in now for Weems. Roll, buries it, so smooth, Michael Roll. Tunisian national team player. Helped them to a solid Afro basket in 2015 in their home country. There's Borisov for 3. Doesn't go, the crowd groan. Stimac grabs in the rebound. Thompson off a couple of picks. Picks it up. Throws a tough pass into Stimac, but he collects and finishes. So it looked like a dangerous pass from Thompson, but it was right on the money. And now here comes the pressure. Vojvoda just manages to get it to Tote. Pavlicek will check against Stimac. Defense does well to recover though. Switches beautifully. A foul will be called away from the ball. It's against Veseloglu. Let's have a look. Yeah, just pulling on the arm, isn't he, of Tote. Didn't want him to get positioned to the inside. Vojvoda. Attention, there's a Borisov. 6 on the clock now. Vojvoda against Strawberry. Strawberry, great challenge, but it's not enough. Vojvoda knocks down the 3. 16 points now for him. The instant response comes up short for Michael Roll. And Vojvoda, who only had 5 points last week, has been so good through the season. 14.5 a game. He scored double figures in 10 of the 12. Now make it 11 of 13. Pressure. Veseloglu reaches in, commits the foul. 13 foul against Besiktas. Trying to up that tempo, aren't they? Force those steals, but Szolnoki doing a better job looking after possession in this second half. Here comes the trap again. Barney's. Tote. His pass. Difficult and goes out of bounds. Barney's gives him a little look, a little nod. Still, like, it's only a 2-point game. I feel like Besiktas are a little nervous here, frustrated that they've given up this lead. You don't need to be in any hurry. Strawberry finds Stimac. He'll kick it. Great extra pass. And then Roll turns it over. Stimac was expecting the shot, tried to get into rebound position rather than the pass. Borisov waits for Pavlicek. Here he is. Tote sets the screen. Pavlicek for 3. Oh, just hasn't got it going from 3. He's the one man that hasn't really. He's usually a great shooter. Here he flips it over. Borisov this time puts it on the floor, pulls up, way short, fight for the rebound. Tote saves it off the leg of Stimac. There's only 1 second left on the 24 though. So great effort from Adam Tote. Do they recognise and they're going to be able to get a shot away here? Borisov catches, shoots it. It will not be in time though. So great effort from Szolnoki. All for nothing though. Already we've had 3 minutes of this fourth quarter. It's gone so quickly. As the screens go away from the ball for Michael Roll. Now back to Thompson. Thompson trying to make something happen. Finds Stimac. This time Stimac goes on his own and finishes to tie the game. And he's been a provider a lot out of that situation. Stimac, that time, he took responsibility himself. Got the score. Barnes gets it over the half then and gives it up. Now he gets it back, goes all the way, left hand, can't get it. Stimac pulls in the rebound. There's complaints all over the floor. Barnes thought he was fouled here. Then Stimac is complaining that he's fouled on this one. Everybody wants to speak to the officials. Andrich is going to come back in then. Thompson. Oh, a big three from Thompson. He hasn't had the best game really, Thompson. It's his third three. He's got 15 points. There's a lot of activity away from the pitchers at the moment. Stimac is has not been assessed for a technical foul. If he was, it would be shots and possession. I think he's just been spoken to by the official for his complaints. So Thompson, you know, his numbers aren't bad, but he's minus 10 when he's on the floor for his team. Here comes the double. Don't need to foul here. Good pass from Andrich. Borisov for three. Buries it. Oh, Borisov, the X factor. 14 points for him. So nearly a steal from Besiktas, but Borisov knocks it down. Tied game once more. Thompson to Stimac. Collects it, leaves it short, grabs his own rebound, loses it on the way up though. And Voivoda picks it up for Szolnoki. Here he comes, pushing it. Well cut off though. And so Pavlicek will hold and steady. He crosses over, slices into the lane, rejected by Michael Roll. Oh, with a scratch on that neck. Borisov goes out, the applause of the crowd. Back in comes Ellingsfeld. As Voivoda will have it, 8 on the clock for him now. We'll take the long three, Voivoda! Doesn't get it, fight for the rebound. Stimac gets it and is fouled. Again, makes a meal of it. Stimac will get a break here. Oh, Clark will come in. He's another man, Clark. Minus 19 when he has been on the floor for his team. 6 points and 5 rebounds for him. Just hasn't happened when he's out there. 2 of 8 he is from the field, but he has that quality. You can never count him out. See if he can get going here. Thompson all the way. Glides in for 2. So open for Thompson. He moves to 17 points. Voivoda. Now Andrich against Clark. Clark a little bit more mobile than Stimac. Voivoda finds some room and lays it up. What happened there? Voivoda looked like he was guarded. The lane just opened up. Roll didn't really ever get control of him. Pass turned over. Thompson threw it to the feet of Besiktas. 4 minutes left here then. Tied game, 67 apiece. The crowd on their feet, they're loving this. This is what Basketball Champions League action is all about. Pavlicek will wait. They want to go to Andrich. They like this matchup. Andrich shows them why. Turns and fires it. Nothing but string. The response doesn't go for Clark. And a foul will be called against Michael Roll. So sideline possession is team fouls against Besiktas from now on. Szolnoki will be shooting 2. Kyle Weems is back in. As is DJ Strawberry as well, and Stimac. Pavlicek against Stimac, steps back, takes the 3. String music from Pavlicek. And he opens up a 5-point lead here for Szolnoki. This would be one of the upsets of the season. Were they able to hold on? Szolnoki, the lead here, Stimac. Hard to the ring, fouled heavily by Andrić. There's no way he was going to be giving up an and one here. Look at that from Andrić. No layup rule in full effect as he picks up his 4th foul. Sends Stimac to the line. So Vladimir Stimac at the free throw line. 6'11" Serbian. The number 4 man in rebounding this year in the Basketball Champions League. He's just a 57% free throw shooter though. And he misses the second. So the foul worked. Pavlicek finds Whitman. Back to Pavlicek, guarded by Roll. Goes to the baseline. Andrić is going to be open. Throws the pass just into the hands of Ellingsfeld, who gets the runner away, but it doesn't fall. It looked like it was going to drop. Thompson coming the other way. In a hurry is fouled by Whitman. Oh, how close was that to dropping for Janos Ellingsfeld? Team fouls against both teams now then. Tota's going to come back in. Andrić goes out. 4-point game. Szolnoki Olaj have the lead here. Got to watch out for Michael Roll. Here he is for 3. Michael Roll! That's why you got to watch out for him. Great execution from Besiktas. They knew exactly what they were looking for. Roll knocks it down and pulls his team within 1. Off the screen, a response for 3 is good, and it's Nikola Pavlicek, another 3 for him. He's got 13, the lead back to 4. Strawberry to Weems, wide open, 3, another one. There you see, one after another. First Roll, then Pavlicek, then Weems. And it is a 1-point game here. Ellingsfeld stepped beyond the 3-point line before he was going to fire one. They got a mismatch. Thompson guarding him. Not looking to it because Whitman's open. Whitman makes it. Christian Whitman hasn't been an offensive factor, but what a time to step up with the 3. Foul is going to be called against Vojvoda. While we were watching the replay, DJ Strawberry will be at the line. But this game, incredible back and forth action here. Whitman with the 3 to give his team the 4-point lead. Strawberry way short on the first. Has to steady himself for the second. This could make it a 1-possession game. He makes it. Now they need to stop the Besiktas. As Whitman goes to Pavlicek. And this could be a foul. Yeah, Strawberry was just kind of pushed by Michael Roll. They ran into each other, didn't they? And because of team fouls, Pavlicek will go to the free throw line. Free possession, really, then. For Szolnoki Olaj. So we're going to have a timeout. Confusion about when the timeout was going to be called. Seems to be sorted now. Timeout has been charged to, in fact, Sharifka. He wants the timeout now before the free throws for Pavlyacek.
Play 2 for Mike. Mike, you will choose the Kyle side. But also make pick for Kyle. Come later. Pick for over there. Not over there, okay? Every time, tamam abi, you said. But don't do that. Pick over there. I'll use the second pick. If you see switch, DJ, you will start, choose.
Ti s jedne strane stojiš, s druge David. Oni moraju da fauliraju. Samo pametno. Prvi pas, viso, okej. Első pas, viso, menjen, meg. Muszaj fault odluk. A çok okosuk vagyunk, nem adunk el a labdát. Ako ne prodamo loptu, dobijamo utakmicu. Nek nas fauliraju dok šutimo kanale. Ajmo. Olej.
Look at the crowd cheering their team on here. We have 1 minute and 15 seconds left in this one. What an opportunity. Szolnoki just 2 wins on the season. Facing off against Group E leaders Besiktas, who have lost just twice in 12 games in the Basketball Champions League. They have a 3-point advantage. Pavlyacek at the line, makes number 1. He is a great free throw shooter. 75% on the season, 9 of 12, and he calmly sinks them both. Makes it the 2-possession game then. 80 plays 75. Besiktas will have to go quickly here. Strawberry. They want it into the hands of Stimac. He can't get free, so he comes to set the ball screen. Weems, good look for 3. Doesn't get it. Stimac rises high and puts it home. Huge offensive rebound for Vladimir Stimac then. Now they need a stop. 3-point game here. They're choosing not to foul. Pavlyacek nearly runs into the double team but finds Vojvoda. They will run time off the clock. Andrić is guarded by Stimac. Vojvoda with some room. All the way. Can't finish. Weems kicks ahead to roll. Open floor. Thompson. DJ Strawberry to tie the game. Buries it. Ties the game at 80. We're under 30 seconds. What a huge shot from DJ Strawberry. And Besiktas got 1 stop. They're going to need another one here to get a chance to win. They will get 1 more shot. Pavlyacek's cleared everybody out of the way. Wants to go against Michael Roll. Takes the 3. Airballs it. 9.7 seconds to go. Besiktas have the timeout. And it'll be their game to win on this final possession. Szolnoki. How you feel for them if they can't get over the final hurdle here. What a game they've played. They need 1 final stop to try and tie the game and get it to overtime here.
Juice. Start like this. First move, juice. Direct the screen. Kyle, leather. Pick for Mike. And leather. 1 more pick for Kyle, man. Okay. Listen up.
Switch, okay.
Defense, let's go!
Moraš da probijaš.
This is it. This is what It comes down to 9.7 seconds left to go. Sideline possession. This is a lot of time for Besiktas. You've got to know where Michael Roll is. He's the primary threat, surely. Stimac on the offensive glass as well. Roll has it then. Stimac comes to set the screen. Michael Roll pushes him out the way. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Roll fades for the win. Comes up short, and we're heading to overtime. Roll had a great look. He puts his hands on his head. He comes up empty. He probably got the look he would have wanted. But here in Szolnoki, it is Szolnoki Olaj 80, Besiktas Sompo Japan 80, and we're going to get 5 more minutes. What a game this has been. I mean, every few minutes is a turn. One team takes the lead, the other team responds. Quick look at the statistics. The turnover battle, both teams couldn't hang on to the ball in the first half, done a much better job in the second. As we look at some of the highlights, that was the huge 3 from Strawberry to tie the game at 80, and then that was the look for Michael Roll. That would have won them the game. Exactly what he wanted, really. Look at his reaction, hands on heads. He knows how clean a look he got for that last second shot. So we get 5 more minutes, and why not? It's been such a good one. We don't want this action to end. Besiktas with a victory will guarantee top spot in Group E with 1 week remaining in the regular season. Szolnoki trying to keep alive their chances of qualification into the FIBA Euro Cup as one of the teams ranked between 24 and 32 across the 40 teams currently in the regular season. Whitman will bring it in. Possession will be with Szolnoki then. And they'll go inside to Andrić. Got to watch the fouls on Szolnoki, how they mount up. A couple of guys, especially on the inside with them. Andrić, what a move. Oh, but he blows the shot. He sold the move so well. Lost the match. Now, where will Besiktas go? They're to go to Stimac, and he finishes well. Michael Roll, a beautiful find. Watch this, Roll off the screen, takes the attention, and makes a great pass. Besiktas with that key first basket in overtime. Andrić, again, one-on-one against Stimac. Inside the lane, it drops. Now Andrić gets the score on the second opportunity. Remember, Andrić is playing with those 4 personal fouls. Totes is on the bench, he has 4 as well. Roll, clean look, and it rattles out for Michael Roll. Incredible. Not often you see a shooter like Roll miss an opportunity like that. He doesn't get the touch though, so it'll be possession with Szolnoki. Borisov's back in. They go to Andrić once more. They're going to milk him. See if they can get as much out of him as they can. The offensive rebound to Borisov. And it's one more possession as he ends up missing. Andrić, here's Whitman. Whitman, hard drive, the kick out, open 3, Borisov buries it. Borisov holds the follow through for effect. And that is a 3-point lead now. Borisov, a huge, huge shot for his team. A long way to go in this one. Can't forget how this game has gone. Strawberry responds. Just as I say it, this game has a lot to go. Strawberry with another huge 3, hit 1 in regulation. And now that one to tie the game once more. 85 apiece. Pavlicek to Andrich. Andrich is open on the roll, but Whitman throws it up. Wanted the foul, doesn't get it. Weems to Thompson. Thompson through the gears, lays it up. Great recognition from Thompson. So often Besiktas have got in the half court, but when they spurt, when they run, they've got stuff from it. And that's the difference in timeout. Whitman, perhaps a questionable selection of shot on one end. And then the other way, Thompson, great presence from him to get the score.
Watch fake and Swiss, okay? Fake and Swiss. Read the position. Defense card, everybody is box out. Defense rebound. Play. 3, 1 time.
Yes, all 3 guys, number 8, number 44, and number 9. Also number 3. Okay, all short guys make shot, but last position. When Andrich make the roll, let's go. Choose.
There is the score from Thompson. And second chance points swung in favour of Besiktas. The score from Thompson is all that separates these two teams. 2 minutes 15 left in overtime. Borisov puts it on the floor, kicks it out. Whitman the extra pass, Pavlicek for 3. Rattles, and a foul is going to go against Tote. Team fouls means Stimac will go all the way to the other end. Vladimir Stimac will be at the line for 2 shots, but remember, he isn't a high-level free throw shooter. 31 of 54 in the Champions League this season, in the Basketball Champions League. That's 57%. Totter's going to foul out. So Adam Totter's gone. Tota's gone. And his Andrich is in. Andrich playing with those 4 fouls as well. Stimac makes the first crucial shot from him. Stimac has been good at the line here tonight, though. And gets the roll on the second. Small lead opening up for Besiktas then. 4-point advantage now. Under 2 minutes. Borisov finds Andrich. Andrich reverses it home. Good finish from Lutka Andrich. He has 18 points. Again, another turn in this game. Thompson finds Stimac to Weems. Oh, Weems with the reverse. Just ducked between 2 defenders. Look at this from Weems. 2 players come across to try and wipe away the shot, but he just appears on the far side. Whitman now. Backdoor to Pavlicek. He lays it up. What a pass from Whitman. Pavlicek. Look at that. Finishing off the wrong foot. Lead back to 2. 1 minute 10. Strawberry has made a load of big shots, kicks it, roll, now Thompson. Can't hit it, and Andrich grabs in the rebound. That may have been enough to seal the game. Why not? Let's have 5 more minutes of this one. We're under 50 seconds now, 2-point game. Szolnoki Andrich wide open. He'll lay it up to tie the game at 91. Andrich with the score, moves to 20. Where is the defense from Besiktas? Roll. The 3, Michael Roll buries it. Michael Roll for 3. Same players he hit the huge 3 in regulation from. And now, where will Szolnoki go? They need a quick 2 or a 3. Pavlicek wants it in the corner to respond. Too strong. They get the offensive rebound. Shot clock still winding down. Andrich rejected by Weems. And Thompson can see out the game here. He's fouled. What a rejection. Kyle Weems wipes away the layup attempt. Look at this. Weems from the weak side. That could be a game-saving play from Kyle Weems. And Michael Thompson at the line. First time tonight to make it a two-possession game. Makes the first. Besiktas now surely will be able to see this game off. Szolnoki must score twice in the final 8 seconds. Thompson makes them both. Substitution for Besiktas. Szolnoki, what an opportunity they had. We still have time. Pavlicek kicks ahead. Whitman. Borisov for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Strawberry grabs the rebound, and that is the game. What a 45 minutes of action here. Champions League basketball at its finest. It is Besiktas that eventually take the victory. Szolnoki played their part in a highly entertaining game, though. Szolnoki Olaj 91, Besiktas Sompo Japan 96 after overtime. And the Group E winners then in the Turkish team Besiktas. They eventually can call themselves that. They looked like they had the game wrapped up after a recovery from a heavy defeat or a heavy deficit in the early stages of this one. But back came Szolnoki, and they will be disappointed at the end of regulation. They had an opportunity. A huge 3 from DJ Strawberry was really the key play. Tied the game at 80 apiece. Thompson led the way with 21 for Besiktas. He was one of a handful of double-figure scorers. Stimac had 19, Strawberry 18, Roll 15, and Weems 14, plus that huge block. On the other side, Andrich 20, Vojvoda had 18, Borisov and Pavlicek 17 as well. So a highly entertaining game that comes to an end here. Szolnoki will be frustrated, and rightly so. They will have lost their chances of qualification into the FIBA Europe Cup. But they showed how competitive Group E has been. So here are some of the highlights from the game. Some great basketball from both teams. But in the end, Besiktas just had the strength and depth to overcome Szolnoki. And they will take this game 96-91. I will leave you with these key plays in the game. Thank you for joining us here tonight. In Hungary, it is 96-91. Besiktas tie up the victory and first place in Group E with qualification into playoff round 2.
A Szolnok a listavezető Besiktást fogadta itt a Tiszaligeti Sportcsarnokban a kosárlabda bajnokok ligájában, és a